Another Instagram live. We had a little bit of a hiatus last week. Sorry I couldn't be here. Was on the plane flying to Worcester as I made it back, and this is always the most awkward part of the night. I hate having to invite the guest into attendance, but Drew Callin's submission has been sent as we wait for him. We're up to 20 viewers already. Drew Callin is a hot commodity, not even a minute in here, but I'm coming to you live from the backyard of my house in Worcester. Do not want to show you the grass. The grass took a beating this winter, and Drew, I know you're standing me up right now. I sent you the request, buddy. You told me about this, but guys, like I said, I'm live in my backyard in Worcester. No headphones tonight either. I figured I'd let the natural sounds come. We got some birds chirping in the background. Thank you, Nick Pierre. As we're going live in 3, 2, and 1. He's making me wait, but thank you, Nick Pirog.
Hey.
And I know you did me like that. I know you made me sweat it out because you know I don't like that.
No, I was making you work for it, so.
But everyone, thanks for hopping on here. Little Instagram live with the one and only Drew Callin. And Drew, we did a little flip-flop. I was out in Wisconsin for about 2 months. You were still in the Massachusetts area for about 2 months, but it's almost like we crossed paths when we left and headed back to our destinations, as you're now back in Wisconsin and I'm back in Massachusetts. We'll get into more details, but what have you been up to the last 2 months prior to getting back home?
Yeah, so like you said, just got home a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, just hanging out, trying to find something to do every day, trying to move around as much as possible, I guess. So, but got a little workout set up here in the basement of my house, so that's been nice. But trying to golf too, but it's been a little rainy here since you left, Cam, so I haven't been able to do that.
That's what happens. I brought the sunshine to Worcester. We had a beautiful weekend. Beautiful weekend here. Was able to get out on the links and actually have a friendly competition going this week on the golf course with the one, the only Ross Olson.
Oh yeah, I saw you were going back and forth with him on Twitter. I wanted to hop in on it, but I figured you guys could figure that out.
We'll see what happens. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a content piece. It's going to be great. But
I can't wait. I think you'll mop them up.
My golf game was far from great when I played over the weekend, let me tell you. Have you had a chance to get out on the links yet, whether it be in Massachusetts or Wisconsin?
Yeah, a couple days ago, went out on the Pleasant View par 3. I'm sure you've done that.
Yep.
Yep. So got the short game working. Didn't really trust the long game yet. Waiting a little bit for that, but we'll pull that out hopefully here soon.
I can't remember. Is that 9 or 18?
The par 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 9.
Just not. How many under were you?
Oh, I wasn't under.
You were over? Or
yeah,
even?
I was plenty over. We'll leave it at that.
Are you mentioned you got a little a workout space and a little training place in your basement. Is that where you're coming to us from right now?
Yeah. So my dad actually, he finished like half the basement, and the other half is still kind of unfinished. So there's a hockey net over there, some plywood and stuff like that. So
I'm a visual guy. I love seeing some images.
Oh, you want to see it?
Video. I love content. I'd love to see it if you don't mind.
Yeah. So let me figure this puppy out. Oh, here's the finished part.
Okay.
Really nice.
This is
actually my
couch. Okay.
This is my mom's second grade setup right here. This is where she teaches from. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, shout out, Mom. So we'll take you back here to the where the magic happens. We got a ping pong table that's been in use. So here's the net, little mattress behind it. Because shooting pretty hard down here.
That net looks like it's taken a beating over the years. How old is that puppy?
Oh, it's got to be pushing 10 years at least.
After this tour, first I gotta say I love the basement. Sorry for interrupting. Continue.
Yeah, and here's the little weight, cardio machines, and yeah,
this is legit. I don't know if
couple jerseys up there.
This is legit. I don't know if Yannick Turcotte is tuned in right now. He's probably working out himself, but this sounds like, or looks like, a setup that Turks would absolutely love and absolutely thrive in.
Yeah, if we put a bed in the middle of that, he'd be all set for 6 months probably.
I look at that hockey net. That looks like it's taken a beating. How many years old is that puppy?
Oh man, we were shooting down there, me and my brother, probably when we were like 5 years old. So
There you go. And
a couple restitchings here and there, but it's made
there,
it.
there's Turks. Turks is on here. Turks, if you missed it, you missed Cal's home little gym setup that he has. You would love it. I think I should just stop doing Instagram live Q&As. Not that we've answered anyone's question yet. Guys, be sure to drop some questions if you would like, or Cal and I are just going to keep blobbering on in
Yeah,
the night. But I think I should just
yeah. We
start.
should just do tours.
That's what I just said. I think I'm just going to start hosting home tours. So any of the guys that are watching, if you want to do a tour of your house next Monday, we're open. So let me know.
Yeah,
Maybe like
yeah,
we'll get like HGTV stuff going.
yeah, yeah. Are you in the market for a new place, or what's the deal?
No, I'm back at the house in Worcester after the 2 months back in Wisconsin. It felt weird. You know that feeling when you're in a place for so long, but then you go somewhere else and you wake up the next morning and you're like, holy
Yeah.
crap, where am
Where
I?
am I?
For like a split second. I had that feeling. It was awful, but I kind of liked it
Yeah,
at the same time.
you flew back, right?
I flew back, so
How was that experience?
was a brave man. No coronavirus symptoms so far, so I'm feeling good. It was good. Flew out of Chicago, flew right to Boston, direct flight. Probably about halfway full, but had the mask on right when I walked into the airport in Chicago, and took it off when I exited the airport in Boston. It was tough breathing that. But I looked at it like this way. Think of all the workers in hospitals and stuff like that are wearing those masks all day. So for me to
Yeah,
wear it for 4 hours, that was nothing. But you
yeah.
drove back. How was that experience?
It was long. Did it all in one day because I didn't want to stop anywhere and pick
Well,
some
yeah.
up in a hotel or something like that. So,
What are you going to
but
stay in a hotel in Toledo during the coronavirus?
yeah,
And that's not a shot at Toledo. I'm just saying anywhere. That's just the halfway point of Massachusetts and Wisconsin, essentially.
yeah,
Youngstown you could go to. That's
it
where
wasn't ideal. So
we'll usually do the stop. But all right, we got a couple questions here. But before we get into those guys, Cal, I got to tell you, I was low on my steps today. Had a great weekend. Great weekend of activity. Great weekend of getting the steps in. I was low on the steps, like I said today, so I figured I might do this Instagram live while I walk.
you should have.
Little did I know, though, I got walking. I was texting a good friend. Shout out Nick Pirog. You're welcome. Free advertisement right there. And I was like, I think I'm going to do this while I walk. It's a nice night out. Sun's coming down. I could show everyone the streets of Worcester. Little sunset in the background. But he told me he didn't think it was a good idea, and he gave some explanation why. And I headed back home. Luckily, I was only about a minute away, so I figured I better start marching home. So here I am in the backyard. A little football back there. I see
Yeah.
you have your Green Bay Packers hat on.
Oh yeah,
And let me ask
little
you,
throwback logo there.
what do you think of the Green Bay Packers 2020 NFL draft selections?
Well, the first round. Well, I don't know. I still don't know. I think Rodgers still has plenty of years left.
What do you think? Because a Packer fan to a Packer fan, I would say he's got 3 more years in him.
I would disagree. I think he's got more. I think he's Tom Brady-esque where he can stick around for till he's over 40. So
Okay.
to put a first round QB draft pick on him it's not going to turn out well, I don't think.
All right, fair enough. A lot of Patriots fans are probably tuned in, so you might have to take that up with them.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll discuss that later down the road and see if Rodgers dips on us, but for now he's fine.
We'll see. All right, guys, submit your questions here, and we'll be sure to answer them. The first one I want to ask you, which was a pre-submitted question by an anonymous user. If you could train like in that, I guess if you could train in that basement of yours, the little workout area, with one player from the Railers, who would it be?
Oh, that's good. Well, you did say Turks would love it. So I think as far as getting better as a player, I think Turks would push me down there.
You think so?
He would be hopping on the cardio. He'd be telling me to do this and that. So
So would
he
that
would get me going for sure.
I guess I should specify here. That'd be off the ice. Would that be the same on the ice, or would you change it to someone else?
On the ice, well, geez, don't really know what ice is right now. That's pretty hard to come by. So off the ice, definitely Turks, but on the ice, that's hard to pick. Maybe I'd go with Dudek. He's got the silky mitts.
Ooh,
He could
okay.
definitely teach me a couple things there on how to pull the puck through the legs, everything like that. So
I like that. So I was sort of leaning towards some usual guys that you'd partake with after Nick Pirog or Ross Olson, but you're saying JD over those two?
Yeah. Paisy and Ole, they're just kind of sticking around the net, banging pucks home.
All right.
Yeah, just I figure I'd work on my mitts a little bit if
All right,
if I'm going
shots
to be on
fired
the
a little
ice
bit.
right now.
I like it. I like it. Drew, we got one coming in here. How hard was it for you to kind of find a routine during this quarantine? Maybe when you're still back in Massachusetts and you didn't have that kind of setup of the gym right downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, right after the season, it was definitely weird. It kind of seemed like the days were like taking forever to go by, and you just kind of wake up and try and find something to do and try and figure things out. But now it kind of seems like everyone's gotten into a groove a little bit with it. So yeah, definitely having this little gym here in my basement is helping for sure. And when I was in Mass for a little bit, I'd go outside and do runs and do stuff at home, body weight stuff that would keep me active. So yeah, just trying to find something little to do every day.
For sure. And Drew, the Booster Club back in Worcester says hello, and they want to know, you got any pets at the house?
Yeah, well, hello to the boosters. Thanks for joining. No pets.
Nothing.
No, I always tell my mom I was deprived as a kid because I didn't have a pet running around. But
Really? So you guys had no pets growing up?
I think I had a goldfish when I was in like 5th grade for like 2 weeks. But yeah, I guess my pet was like my little brother. I used to beat up on him all the time in the house, so you could consider him my pet.
All right, fair enough. Another one here, Drew. Obviously, a full season. Well, I guess it wasn't a full season this year, but if you combined, and I talked with Chooks about this because you guys were in similar spots. You were a little later coming onto the team last season when you finished your career at Bentley. Came in about March. If you combine that little portion last year and then this portion this year, I would say it's a full season.
Yeah.
What's been kind of your favorite thing about playing in Worcester and playing for the Railers?
Yeah, definitely the fans and the support we get is huge. Going to the DCU every night for game night is always a fun experience to hop out there and you can see everyone out there supporting you. It's definitely huge. And just living with the guys, getting to know the guys and the staff and everybody involved has been pretty cool the first year. Everyone's a big tight knit family, which is awesome, and it's really cool to be a part of. So,
Drew, you mentioned obviously working out, trying to stay busy. Have you been binging any TV shows recently or at all during the quarantine?
Yeah, I actually got through Ozark pretty quickly.
So did you start? Did you start from fresh, or did you go right into season 3?
No, started from fresh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are long episodes, but
those are hour episodes, huh?
Yeah, those are tough. But then actually recently, last night actually finished the Last Dance, the Bulls and MJ. That was a really cool one to watch too.
That was unbelievable. That was kind of gave us some sort of normalcy in the fact that sports were kind of, I don't know if still here's the part of things, but whenever Sunday rolled around, where you'd be from Sunday 8 or 9 to 11, I should say, Eastern.
Yeah, just watching MJ run the show.
We got Ivan Chukarov tuned in right now. He says go Bulls. Chooks out in the Chicago area, but obviously you grew up in Wisconsin. Michael Jordan, you were born 95, so Jordan would have had the 3 titles, his last 3 when you were about 2, 3, 4 years old. Were you a basketball fan at all growing up, or how much did you know about Michael Jordan?
Not really. Wasn't really a big basketball fan. I think I went to a Bucks game once with my
Yep.
dad, and that was when they were rocking the green and purple
Yep.
uniforms.
Throwback.
Michael Red was on the team. That was the one guy I knew.
Michael Red. Shooks doesn't like the Bucks.
Yeah, Chooks doesn't. Me and Chooks, our sports teams, they don't get along. You know that.
That is true. Sure, the boosters also want to know what non-hockey things do you miss most about Worcester? Maybe a couple restaurants that you miss.
Yeah, definitely the Fix. I love that place. I love the egg burger there. That was always the go-to, and the sweet potato fries. Unreal.
What's for dinner tonight at the Callin household? Are you cooking, or how does that work?
Yeah, I've been cooking a little bit, trying to expand my boundaries a little bit in the kitchen. But I think tonight we got some sausage and spaghetti going tonight.
Okay,
So
there you go.
yeah, my dad got a new grill here, so he's all fired up about that. And
really,
he's been showing me the ropes on that thing. So
there you go. What do you guys got going? What have you had going on there? Little steaks, burgers.
yeah, Sunday night we had some bacon wrapped chicken breasts.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Greg with the new grill.
Yeah, he's working it nice.
Love that. Nick Pirog wants to know if you've been crushing any dominoes recently.
Dominoes? No, I haven't.
I don't know.
I kind of miss it.
In Madison.
It pops into my head every now and then, and I get the emails, that say like, "We still got our deals going on." I'm like, "Oh, geez, I probably should."
Oh,
but haven't pulled trigger on it in a while.
This one might be a shot at you here, and one that we joke about, and everyone kind of jokes about. This, I don't know who this is, but this must be a buddy. Brenny Walks wants to know: are those eyebrows all natural?
Oh yeah, baby. Well maintained and well groomed.
I mean, those are some thick. Those are thick.
Yep. My mom always says I should get them trimmed or whatever, and I'm like, I don't think I can do that. I can't be sitting on the table getting a threading or whatever it is.
Well, see, the problem is if you do it once, then you got to keep going back. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you could get like laser removal.
Yeah, that's way out of my range.
Have you always had big eyebrows? Like, is that like, I don't know how I want to like big, like bushy eye. Have you always had big bushy eyebrows?
I guess like my mom's kind of got bigger eyebrows than her side of the family, so I guess it's more normal, I guess, for us. But definitely when I first meet people and stuff, and in college, I definitely got chirped for it a lot. They're like, "What's up, eyebrows?" and stuff.
You should get take off Callin off the back of your jersey. We'll just get eyebrows.
Yeah, maybe do like a special jersey, like nickname night, and I'll just go eyebrows for the back.
That is unreal. You know how they did the nicknames this year? I think it was in the month of February. ECHL teams could do nicknames. I think we played against Greenville when they had them, because myself and Eric Lindquist, we didn't really know anyone on Greenville to begin with because we only played them twice a year. Yeah. So for them not only to see all these different numbers and names, for them not even to have their last names and have their nickname was just we were in a spin cycle.
Yeah, some of them are like 3 words long too.
Yeah, but I wonder if you could put like the emoji of like the eyes on the back of yours.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be something.
I'll lock it in right now. If we do a special jersey with nicknames, I'll throw eyebrows on.
Do eyebrows? All right. Yeah. This is a recorded video too, so I have proof.
Yeah, so you can take me up on that.
True. Obviously, born and raised. You were born in Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
Born and raised in Wisconsin. Went to college in Massachusetts, and obviously played with Worcester last season. What's kind of your favorite thing about Massachusetts, and maybe some differences, but also some similarities between the two states of Wisconsin and Mass?
Yeah, definitely coming out first for school a few years back. Definitely loved like downtown Boston. I remember flying in there on a recruiting trip, and I was just like, wow, this is pretty cool, driving by the Garden and everything that's down in that area. And when I was in school, we were able to get down there a couple times a month at least. So it was always fun to go down there. And I think Worcester's actually a lot like Madison, if you can attest to that, like kind of like size-wise and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So I would compare it to Madison, and we're pretty close here. We usually get to Madison as much as we can and go outside and bike around and go around the Capitol and stuff, and can feel like I can do that in Worcester as well. So
absolutely. So Worcester, Madison, very similar, obviously. I guess what's kind of you staying out in Madison the rest of the summer? I mean, maybe we don't even know. I don't know where I could be tomorrow.
yeah,
What's your plan right now?
it's really hard to plan like long term right now, but I want to be in Boston area for the summer. Stayed out there once actually when I was in school and did an internship out there, and I loved it. So planning on going out beginning of June and coming back out and staying with Ross actually.
Really? This
Yeah.
is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah, we found a place up in Beverly by.
So okay, gotcha. I knew you guys were looking. Awesome.
Yeah, so skate and train out there and just enjoy being close to the city and hopefully get into Boston a little bit. I mean, I was hoping to go see like Red Sox games and stuff like that, but yeah, we'll see. Just taking it day by day.
It's crazy, you know. It's nothing to do. I feel like activity wise, other than play golf, go on a bike ride. If I had a bike, you have a bike?
Yeah, we got some bikes here, but stuff's like reopening here in Wisconsin.
I know. We talked about that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it was like Supreme Court like overruled the governor's decision to extend the stay at home. So then it was just kind of like all up in flames, and like that night, small town bars were opening up and stuff like that.
Right.
But like Madison, Milwaukee, the bigger areas are still kind of like taking it easy. But
yeah,
planning on going up to my cabin in Minocqua this weekend. I'm curious to see what it's like up there if people are out and about.
I think places were open there a month ago.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I knew Green Bay. I think last weekend they had bars open and whatnot. And
yeah, which is just crazy to think about right now.
I don't know. Hey, the law's the law, I guess, and
yeah.
Whoever decided to find a way to beat the law. Drew, favorite sport besides hockey? I know you're rocking the Packers hat. We've talked about the Bucks. Talked a little baseball. Any of those come to mind, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I played football, baseball, golf. If I had to say one that I enjoy watching, it'd be football. I love watching the Packers. But playing outside of hockey, I love playing golf. So, and then been playing some ping pong here at home. So those are the go-tos right now.
There you go. Ping pong, and this actually came up earlier in the what live Q&A, I guess, production we have going on here. This little show. That was Ian Milos who wanted to see the trick shots, and your brother went a little viral about a month or two ago with some trick shots he had going on, and you talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so when he got home right after, everything was kind of shut down, he was like all of us, just stuck at home doing nothing, and he just had a couple classes to finish up, but he spent his days finding different things to do in the house, like throw ping pong balls and at Corona bottles to get the line to drop and stuff like that. So, and a couple of his on TikTok have been like seen 1 million times or something like that. So,
wow.
Yeah, he thinks he's famous. So.
Well, I mean, who tweeted that? Was that Sportsnet? I think it was.
Yeah.
Or TSN, Sportsnet.
Yeah.
No
big deal.
Drew, I got to ask you, have you, obviously it's tough to go out and see people. Have you been delving into FaceTime, Zoom calls, any of that? Have you been doing a lot of that with friends and family?
Yeah, well, it was nice to come home and see my brother and sister and parents. I hadn't seen them in a while, so always good to check in with them and hang out with them. But yeah, been FaceTiming buddies from college and a bunch of friends every now and then. So that's kind of just how you keep up with people nowadays. So
I gotta ask you, when you do these video calls, do you do it with a phone or a computer?
for like Zoom stuff, definitely prefer the computer because you can just plop it down there and not have to worry about it. But
So right now, are you on the computer or your phone?
I got my phone leaned up against the computer.
And you just let into my question. You let in my question. I don't know how. Like, it's a struggle to find a right angle because my arm has been out like this. I have my other arm and I'm holding my phone. Like, I'm getting an absolute workout in. But I don't want to be like this.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to see your bats in the cave.
We that or the double chin.
Yeah.
But you know, I've seen people on the computers. They'll stack up like books or like pillows underneath so that it's like looking exactly at the camera. I've been asked, do you look at the screen or do you look at the camera? So like right now, I'm looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm looking
that's
at you.
weird. I can't do that.
So when you're
I
doing
feel
this,
like I'm talking to you, so I got to look at you.
yeah, exactly. But I don't know if it looks. With
But my eyes probably look weird to everyone else watching.
Oh, let's see here. Are you up to? Someone wants to know. Are you playing any of that Call of Duty? I've been seeing people playing this war zone thing.
Yeah, I'm not really like big video game guy.
Nah, me neither.
I tried to get into it when I was younger, and then I just fell behind. So like,
Right.
when I'd play like Fortnite at college, like I was just first one out, and it wasn't fun for me. So I was just like, all right.
I don't think I've ever I've watched Fortnite. I can say that I don't think I've ever been actually playing Fortnite or this Warzone Call of Duty thing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, it's definitely fun, but I'm just terrible.
I can't get into it. Yeah, I can't get into it. I don't think it takes strategy. I'm not smart enough for that.
Yeah, exactly.
What was your favorite specialty jersey from the season? Someone wants to know.
Oh, we had some good ones. The firefighters one, that one was cool.
The W6 ones, yeah, those were good.
I was bummed that we didn't get the Ice Cats one.
Ice Cats, I know, right?
I knew those were coming up. Those were going to be cool. The Miracle ones were good. And then the
Hey, Greg. Hey, I got to ask. I heard you got a new grill.
It's killer.
What are you making tonight?
You name it, I'll do it.
I'll send you my address.
Perfect.
Overnight
breath
shipping.
smells like chips.
Yeah, bacon wrap chicken.
I love that. Greg, good to see you.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. He's always involved.
What were we saying? Oh, specialty jerseys.
Oh.
Ice Cats. Yeah, the Ice Cats. Those were fresh.
Yeah, I was really hoping we wear those, but the Miracle ones were good. I'd say my top two were Miracle and the pink ones actually because of the pink ice and pink ice and everything. So
yeah, those were good. Cool. This one's come up a couple times here, and it might be an inside joke. Jay Ards 32, you know him?
Yeah.
He wants to know best calves on an ex-teammate.
Oh, I think he might be fishing a little bit here, but tremendous calves on Jason Argue.
Okay.
Guy hasn't done any calf raises in his life, but man, do they look good.
Who has the best calves on the Worcester Railers from last season?
Oh, I'm not really walking around checking out guys' calves, but
I guess I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's I'm trying to think of guys that can like jump high because they probably have good calves.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because you never see hockey players. I mean, I guess in the locker room you do, but to a normal fan, like you never see it. Hockey players' calves.
Yeah,
that's
I don't know. That would definitely be one where we'd have to circle back on that.
Yeah, I guess it's football. That guy Saquon Barkley, the running back on the Giants.
Yeah,
dude, that guy's legs are like ginormous.
Yeah, because he like hang cleans like
600
houses at a time.
The on the topic of NFL running backs, that BC guy that the Packers got, he looks like a brick too.
Yeah, he looks intense. That's how I'd put him.
Drew, I think your brother's coming in here. He's calling you a poser, and I shouldn't believe a word that you say.
Yeah, That guy's all social media. He doesn't do any real talking.
This guy, he posts one video now. He thinks he's famous.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he is.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Do you guys have any, now that you both are at home, do you guys have any, like, friendly competitions? Are you guys competitive at all? Maybe it's ping pong, a little chipping contest,
Yeah, ping
shooting
pong, we get
contest?
into it. Tennis, actually. There's a court in our neighborhood.
Okay.
We usually get a little sunset tennis going on, and those are always battles.
Who's usually got the upper leg in those?
It's usually pretty even, actually. I think his serve is better than mine, but as far as overall play, I think I got a step on him.
You got the overall steps. Drew, what do you think of the Railers goal horn and song?
The Railers goal. What is the goal song?
It's that "Come on, ride a train." You ride it.
Yeah, and ride it. Come on, ride the train. Whoop whoop. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That one's. I love that. Usually it's too loud. You can't even hear it. So, yeah. No, that's perfect. That's right up our alley.
Well, it's catchy. You got to do it.
Yeah. If we could get like the whole crowd to just like go like that with the music.
I'll do it.
Whoop whoop.
I think I have done
Something
it,
like that.
but we'll keep going here for a little bit. I got some dinner I got to make. I don't know what I'm making tonight. This man, like cooking every meal, it's tough.
Into you?
Yeah, I don't know how. I think I got to hire like Oli to come over here and cook.
Yeah, I don't know about him.
Breakfast maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring you like some cheese curds or something back when I come back up.
I did. I think I had cheese curds 2 or 3 times. Not that much. I went to Culver's.
Yeah.
Maybe twice.
Gotta go to Culver's.
Oh, unbelievable.
Concrete mixer.
Oh yeah, I had one. I had one concrete mixer. I went vanilla, Reese's peanut butter cups, and some caramel.
Yeah.
Do you say caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
Yeah, it's caramel. I think it must be a Midwest. We had a debate over here about caramel.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Say what's easiest, I guess.
It's caramel. I guess Drew. Lastly, here, what's on tap the rest of the week? What do you got going on? Anything crazy?
Thursday we're gonna head up to our lake house for Memorial Day. So.
Yeah, I totally forgot that it was Memorial Day until today.
I know, right?
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Usually everyone's looking forward to that day off, but it seems like every day's a day off. So.
Yeah, kind of. I wish.
Yeah.
How far is that drive and meeting anyone up there or what?
Yeah, it's 3 hours straight north of our house. We got a pontoon, a little fishing boat, some jet skis up there. So try to get in all the water sports up there. Might be a little cold though, the water. It's usually a little cold in May still, so we'll see.
It's nothing you can't handle.
Exactly.
Well, Drew, want to thank you for taking the time for hopping on tonight. Want to thank everyone for tuning in. And Cal, I don't think Oli was on tonight. I think he's out playing golf, a little twilight golf. I think he's a little nervous this week when I take him on.
Yeah, he's got to work on his game probably.
All right, Drew. Any last remarks, some closing thoughts before we send it off and a little dinner time?
Yeah, just hope everyone's doing well out there. Everyone's staying safe, and hopefully we get hockey back here soon.
Absolutely. All right, Cal, keep in touch, and thanks for hopping on. We'll see everyone when we see you.
See you.